Hey guys, it's Nick here from Love is Blind, and yeah, there's a lot of things that we could talk about, but something I want to address that's been deeply impacting me over the last couple of days has been the gay kids and gay love conversation that happened during episode 4. And the studios reached out and said, look, tell people that it was cut up, and it's meant to agitate, right? Yes, it was, and that conversation was very heavily sliced and diced, but call me shallow and call me horny and that I have no depth of character, I can take that. It's reality TV, it's fair game. But don't put something together that's going to agitate an already marginalized group of people. But I'm taking accountability for that too, because there's a lot that I didn't understand. And that's when Annie and I were talking about what is a fad, that was over introducing sexual content and material to kids shows at a young age, or the idea of gay identity. But the way I grew up and the culture I was raised in was that you have experiences and you make decisions based on those experiences, and we all love you regardless for that. But if I had a kid that only grew up seeing a prince and a princess get married, never was introduced to the idea of two moms or two dads, then yes, I bet they would have to defend themselves and feel really awkward for having gay thoughts if they were gay. Now, I would love my kids regardless, but you look at my example of how in high school, when my mom comforted me over a bad day I was having, she wanted to talk about, Nick, are you gay? And I laughed it off and I said, whoa, no, there's no way, but why would I have had to defend myself for that? That doesn't make any sense. Because being gay is perfectly normal, but I wasn't normalized to that, right? So there's an entirely different conversation there, and go very in depth about this, but there's so much hate in this world that if I can't use this platform to help introduce other people that used to think like I did to some of these new ideas, and I'm so grateful for some of my gay friends for reaching out and being like, Nick, we know that's not you, but this is what you have to understand. If I can't use that platform for good, then it's a platform wasted. So I really appreciate you guys for giving me all the hell that you did and letting me know that, look, that's not right. Because yes, it was cut up and edited, but I need to take accountability too.